positioning is all about understanding your firm, your product, your customer, and the environment surrounds your company. Today, it is our honor to talk to you guys about a very important aspect of brand positioning, brand key model, an effective, simple, and easy to apply for your future business. This is going to be our outline, and now let's jump right into the first part.
Brand keys is an important model for people doing business. This includes 9 factors that help you to position a brand. From 1 to 4 is external factors such as the competitor or the customer that influence the company. And from 5 to 9 is the internal factor that come from the companies. This is what the company brings to their customer. Following these 9 steps can help you lead to the differentiation and the relevant brand positioning. And this model also helps you to establish and develop a more effective strategies. This model also allows you to make a distinction between the describing the current and the future situation of a brand. So how important is it? We move to the next part to see it.
So why brand keys model is important? Firstly, it's about the direction between the in the organization. What I mean here is each brand have their own core value and they need to stick to that. So therefore, the brand key play as a guideline to help people in the organization which direction the brand should go and then focus on that road only. And secondly, it's about the consistency. So it's normal that for people to come and go in the organization. And brand key is here to help new and even old employees to understand the brand completely and keep the consistency throughout the development. And personally, it's about the focus. Like sometimes when you hear a lot about good new idea, but that doesn't help to increase the brand essence. And brand key here is it to help the marketer to implement those ideas. And lastly, brand keys also play at like inspiration resources for marketer to keep innovating and creating new idea for the brands. And that's it about the why brand keys model important. And we're gonna move to know more about it. What's brand key? As mentioned before, there are 9 main factors in this model, including 4 from the contributors and 5 from the influencers. The 4, running from 1, the root strength. The root strength is the main value that makes up the brand. It is what the brand is famous for, what stays inside the customer's head after purchasing. For example, Coca-Cola. When you think of Coca-Cola, you think of family, about its ads, its ideas. This only happens and applies for existing brands only, not for newcomers to the market. Secondly, we have the competitive market. What is it? It is the understanding of the environment surrounding you well enough to exploit, differentiate, and stand out. There are 3 main factors to talk about: the market information opportunities, the market size, and the competitor information. It is what and how effective the brand attributes to the market as a whole. Target. What is target? Target is the customers to whom the product would be the best choice. It is examined on geography, behavior, needs, and demands. It is essential to winning the market. Capture the right playground for better decision making. Insight. Insight is the truth that you discover about your target customer. It is not data. It is not observation. It is not statement. It is the understanding of a specific cause and effect with specific context in order to exploit in selling the product.
Next, I will introduce to you the last 5 steps of the brand key model. The first one is the benefits, which in this step we will identify the benefits that are offered by the brand. So benefits are the values, impulse, functional, and psychological that the brand can offer to encourage and motivate the consumer to buy the product. So at the core concept of the brand positioning, so position your benefits, unique idea in consumer mind and heart. So that's the reason why the benefits to be considered as the values. And these values will different depends on the product segmentation. So in conclusion, the benefits, whether it's based on functional and psychological nature, in the end they are only the value that will satisfy the customer needs. And lastly, the benefits must be based on the root strength of the brand. So remember never to sell to your consumer what the brand doesn't offer. The next step is the value, belief, and personality. So the brand value, belief, and personalities are determined based on the brand target customer. So the marketer has to identify the perspective of the target customer and then design the values, belief, and personality that will fit those perspectives. And this will help the brand to become the thought leader in those perspectives. So the value, belief, and personality are thought and the feeling of customer when they hear about the brand. So the brand which values are more attractive will be more recognizable. For example, when you hear about the Disney, you will think of community, optimism, and decency. And when you hear about Lux, you will think of spirited, proactive, and passion for business. So the next step is identify the reason to believe. So this is the reason why the customer must trust our brand. So the brand has to prove to the customer that the brand actually stands for what it claims. So then the marketer will develop the product based on the reason to believe. So for example, in Zara case, so they have claimed that everyone can wear fashionably. So therefore, Zara has released fashionable collections but at affordable price. So the next step is discriminators. Discriminator is the actual difference of our brands and competitor brands. So this is the more important reason for consumer to trust and choose our brands. So discriminators can also be considered as the unique selling ideas. For example, they are not only selling the smell, but selling a way to attract the opposite gender. So their deodorant, perfume is only a way to convey what they sell, their unique selling ideas. So the last step is identify the essence. So this is the information of brand by only one core values or promise. So the brand essence is the core brand key model which will summarize on the points above into the unique idea and unique selling idea, and this will be conveyed to the customer. For example, the essence of Apple is think different and the essence of Nike is authentic, athletic performance.
As we went through the brand key model, now I will introduce you to one of the brand using this model to find out their essence. As we all know, Dove is one of the most famous hygiene products in the world, and their strength is that they are providing skincare combining hygiene products, specifically moisturizing and skin brightening products such as bath gels. And within this field, their main competitors are Lux, Camex, and Pears are one of those soap providers out there. And the main target are women from 35 to 50 who begin to feel the dryness in their skin and want to take care of the skin better. From all of this, they found out the insight that the normal soap, is actually giving the skin the feeling of dryness and tight. As therefore, Dove trying to provide the products benefiting all the women and the customer they're using, that the skin won't be dry anymore. Also, soft skin and smooth skin will be there instead, and that will be helping her feel more confident and feminine. As a value and personality that the brand is harboring are honesty, purity, femininity, optimism, and inner confidence. And coming to the reason belief that they are building around their brand and communicating the fact that the product contains 3 folds of the moisturizing cream. They also recommended by doctor and have clinical proof and also endorsed by a lot of users. As for their unique selling point, basing on the reason of believing, so they trying to build that Dove won't dry my skin like soap can because it contains 3 folds of a moisturizing cream. That is their unique selling point comparing to all the hygiene products around them. And all that combining, they come into the essence of the brand is that they are here to restoring the femininity. You will see this transcending through a lot of branding activity and communication. As we're going through and finding out what is this brand key model, why are we using it, or the steps within this model, and some of the examples so you can have a grasp of this definition, I do hope in the future you can get to use this and benefit your brand you're working on. Well, thank you for your listening. I hope you enjoy the video.